Hello again, friends. So I promised I would do a quick video about how to use a digital notebook in class. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an example using the Sensory Receptors digital notebook that you're going to be working on first this unit. So a digital notebook is just like what you would have used in any other class or even in science class. Maybe last year you might have used a binder or a composition book or a notebook. And generally you set those up with a table of contents, and then you cut stuff out and you glue them, you stick them in there, and it's just a way to keep track of your learning and a way for teachers to assess what you're learning. We're going to use it during virtual learning as a way to do both: assess your learning, keep track of your learning, and just give you something to work with aside from assigning a million different Google Docs and such. So the very first thing you're going to see when you look at a digital notebook, whenever I assign one, it will say unit blank sensory receptors digital notebook or blah, blah, blah digital notebook. The very first slide will look like this. It's a composition book and it says name and then the unit. You can customize that. Just click on name, delete the word name, stick yourself in there. The very second slide is a table of contents. All of these are clickable links. They're highlighted blue for a reason. If anything is highlighted blue and underlined like that, that means it has the ability to be clicked. Over here on the right-hand side will always be two blue Post-it notes, and those notes are going to stay there. They're going to change depending on the assignments, but generally, I don't know why I can't say that word. Generally, they're going to be information that you're going to need to look at. It'll either be instructions, what to do next, or a place for you to answer questions. I use all of this area around the Google slide every single time we use a digital notebook, okay? So you can look at number 1 and see that it says Sensory Receptors Notes. So the very first item in this notebook is Sensory Receptors Notes, and that'll be the first thing that you'll be doing in class or on virtual class. So if you look on the right-hand side, it says directions. After or during viewing the lesson, fill in slides 3 and 4. And I know that it might be hard to tell, but 3 and 4, those numbers are referring to this little number over here in the corner. Okay. The instructions on the second Post-it note say, write a definition in your own words, give the organ, provide an example from the lesson. Okay. So I can tell right off the bat, I'm looking for the word electromagnetic, mechanical, and chemical. Those are the 3 words during the video lesson that I should be looking for. Now, it's okay to pause a video lesson and go ahead and fill in the digital notebook as you're going. You're totally welcome to do that, okay? You just have to make sure that you are following along. Now, in Edpuzzle, you will see as you're watching this video, it's going to pause and ask you questions. It will also pause and tell you to write stuff down. So pay attention to what the Edpuzzle video is telling you to do as well, okay? So on the next slide, these are summary questions, and you might see a lot of these. It says directions over here. After viewing the lesson, answer these summary questions. Some of these boxes might be clickable, so you can click on the little space, like this one's clickable, so you can actually type in. But then going back to this one, you can't see a clickable box there because there's not one. So you'll have to go to Insert, Text Box, and then drag and drop a text box there. You guys should know how to insert a text box on a Google slide. If you don't, that's how you do it. Insert text box, and then it's going to pop up like this, and you're going to drag it and open it like that. And then you can type in your answer there. And you will have to do that for each category, so you'll have 3, 6, 9 boxes to type in on this one digital notebook, okay? And you'll have a question down here, so you'll have to do the same thing. It's not that hard. So if there's not a clickable box for you to type in, you're going to insert a text box yourself, okay? Any other instructions will be found on the sides, so let me know if you have any questions about that.